Listen, God did not make us to go along with what's wrong. God did not make us to represent destruction. Yet we have the possibility of embracing as free choice destruction, being absent from the understanding of God. I was just thinking a moment ago about a situation where there was a discussion going on in a church, representative of one denomination, the Pentecostal. And this was between a group of people, but the major arguments broke out between pastors and preachers who were there. And I noticed that you had three of these individuals who had three different understandings or evaluation of certain scriptures from the Word of God. And they represented, these individuals, the same denomination, where they took the words that have been handed down by others about God and got three different messages. And you just got three people here who can't agree, can't come to an agreement about those scriptures. Why? Because each of them, in their self-righteous way, is right. Each of them. And none of these philosophies bring together what God has designed. But yet, you got these three different people, each going out talking to others. Let's just say they are talking and get at least 1,000 per individual, seeing things that way. Now, we couldn't get the three to agree. Now, how are we going to get 3,000 to agree? Well, there's something called born again. Born again basically means this, that your eyes have been opened, that there is a certain thing that you are being led to see, to follow. And those are things that brings in are an expression of life. You start seeing peace. You start seeing prosperity. You start seeing joy amongst the people. In the middle of a world where these things are absent, and because you can see them clearly, then you can see the problems with a society that is absent them. Now you make the choice to follow the road of life. And in making that choice, you call it being born again because you have a new life. And the old way is no longer. And when you express the new way, you find an opposition to the old way. And it's meant to be that way. It's meant to be that way. One way is not the same as the other. So they both got to stand to represent who and what they are. Now, each of them have a test.